Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm so glad you can join me for the last video of this series. The 20 things nobody tells you to not only lose weight, but to keep it off. And from a Christian perspective, or even just a different perspective than what the rest of the world is talking about. How about that? Um, I want to just tell you that this has just been an honor to share all this with you. And I want you to know that there's a lot more than just 20 things, but I tried to pick some of the top things that I see over and over and over and over again. So today, we're going to talk about probably one of the toughest things to wrap your brain around at first, especially if you struggled losing weight for a really long time. And that is weight loss isn't hard. Now, like I said, if you've struggled in the past, if you lost weight but then couldn't keep it off and you've done that yo-yo cycle for so long, you might be like, "All right, turn you off, Amanda. I am not going to listen to you, but please don't. Bear with me here. I hope you stick with this because I really want you to hear this. And this is why I put this in this series. I want you to think about it. When we think something, we tend to prove it true. Okay? Or we tend to see it more in our life. Okay, like just the example of you buy a blue car, you see more blue cars, right? There were probably just as many blue cars out there, but you see a lot more of them after you buy it. Okay? And I want you to think about when you think something is hard, we tend to make it harder because we don't we don't want ourselves to be wrong. Here's an example, okay? My youngest is a boy, and he is so messy. His room is awful. He has Legos everywhere because we put him in his room because he had them all over the house before. At least now they're contained to his room. He's a bookworm, so he's book everywhere. It's just a disaster in his room. Okay. And he hates cleaning his room. He hates it. Not because, I mean, he loves to have it clean at the end, but for him, it's just pulling teeth to be in there and try to figure out where to put things. And so he just whines the whole time. It's so hard, Mom. It's so hard. When we all know it's not really that hard. It's not hard to pick up a few things in your room, and especially he has a small room and it doesn't really take that long. But it is boring for him. It is time consuming, especially the way he does it. And it's kind of uncomfortable because he keeps telling himself, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But it's not hard. But he sure makes it hard. He'll pick something up and he'll carry it across the room and then set it down and not put it away. So he'll have to pick it up again. And sometimes he'll do this like 3 or 4 times with one thing until he finally puts it where it's supposed to go. Sometimes he'll dump out bins and just make a bigger mess, or he'll try to shove everything under the bed hoping I won't check, which just takes him more time because then he has to pull everything back out from under the bed and actually clean it up, actually put it away. He really makes it so much harder. But the crazy thing is I used to do this with weight loss too. I would try to change everything at once. I would try to go to extreme restriction. I would set unrealistic expectations. Do things just to lose weight rather than building a habit of a healthy lifestyle. Something that I want to keep forever. No, I'm just going to do this thing right now so I lose the weight and then I'll figure it out when I'm done, kind of thing. Or I would just beat myself up if I screwed up. So many other things I would do and to make it really hard to lose weight. And this is just not necessary. None of that stuff is necessary. So I want to help you change this belief that weight loss is hard, because if you're believing that, you're going to make it harder. And here's the deal, you guys. God created our body to actually maintain a very healthy weight. It's actually working really hard right now. It is. It's burning calories and doing all these things and helping you breathe and helping you move. It's working really hard right now to shed excess fat for you to lose the weight and maintain a healthy body weight. So, what what I really invite for you to do, if you really want to dig into this and you want to start making weight loss easier, I want you to write down all the ways that your body is working for you. I just mentioned a few, but there is a whole list of ways your body is working for you and trying to help you be healthy and be at a healthy weight. I want you to see that very clearly. Your body is doing what God made it to do. And if you just step out of the way and let it do its job, it will. When you begin to just partner with your body rather than disparage it or beat it up or punish it, supporting it just becomes so much more enjoyable and easy, and you lose weight, but you also feel really good in your skin. You feel very different about your body, making it more likely that you will continue healthy habits and maintain that weight loss. Because here's the deal, if you think weight loss is hard, if you think all the things you're doing are hard, how you lose the weight is how you're going to maintain it. So if all of this is hard, that means maintaining it's going to be hard. And you probably won't stick with it for the long term if it's really hard. Here's one thing I want to point out too. One of the ways we make it harder is self-sabotage. And it doesn't make any sense. Self-sabotage doesn't make any sense in our brain. But actually, there are some really good reasons why you self-sabotage. And I want to help you understand those reasons, bring awareness to them, so it's actually easier to stop self-sabotage, and so you make weight loss easier and not so hard. And that's why I'm talking about this all the self-sabotage stuff in my upcoming webinar that I would love for you to join me. It's 5 reasons self-sabotage occurs and how to stop it. I'm going to break this down, this whole idea of self-sabotage and why you're doing it, and tackle it not only to lose weight, but that you can maintain weight loss. Because self-sabotage often happens too. We hit a goal and then we struggle to maintain it. Those pounds start creeping back. You don't want to sabotage all the work you have done, right? So I'll put the link below for you to sign up. You can find that in the comments. If you've not in the comments, but in the description, you can find that link to sign up for the self-sabotage webinar. You guys, if you've ever lost weight only to gain it back, if you've ever really struggled, like you really want to feel good in your skin, but you struggle to get motivated, any of that, you have self-sabotaged. Let's talk about it. You will want to come to this webinar. All right, you guys, like I said, that's 20. How exciting. I will be coming back to this YouTube channel and we're going to be talking about a lot more stuff. There's a lot more information I want to get to you guys. I've been thinking about all of you, all of my clients, and how to serve you better and help you really start teasing out the lies that the enemy wants to trip us up in and keep us stuck in. I want to get those cleared up so you don't have to feel stuck. So you can partner with this temple that God gave you, that you can feel good in your skin, no matter what weight you are, but feel good in your skin, feel confident, have the energy and the vibrancy to go out and do what God put you on this earth to do. So keep coming back. I'm going to be talking to you a lot. And I hope you hit subscribe also to this channel if you find this later. But I pray that this was so helpful and eye-opening and that it has changed your mind even just a little bit. And I hope to see you at the webinar. Bye now.